way through, and that is what they're trying to do in America, trying to do a damage control to the extent possible, Vineet. That's my submission on it.
Absolutely. Well said, Sumit. Let me rope in General Asthana also in this conversation. General Asthana, why do the Americans still need... Wait, sir. So hold on. Let me ask you a question, sir, before you respond. Let the anchors, show off his a little bit of intelligence, which is nothing as compared to yours, sir. But my question is, do the Americans still need the Pakistanis? Why does America even entertain Pakistan when it comes to these delegations? Who in the right mind in the United States at this point in time will have the time to entertain of all the people but Pakistan?
See, notwithstanding what Pakistan is doing as far as terrorism is concerned, Americans knew everything which we are trying to tell them, because whether it is Daniel Pearl or Osama bin Laden being found, and the doctor who found Osama bin Laden first kidnapped and then the ransom paid, and then that ransom becomes the terror funding money, and on that he remains on jail. All this is very well known to America. But America still keeps helping Pakistan for many reasons, and let me spell that out. Firstly, the Americans feel that they need that strategic space of land to launch any operations on Iran if required, and the logistic route can only move from Karachi onwards. So they need that strategic space. The second issue is that because of that strategic space again, which is a gateway to Afghanistan as well as to the Central Asian republics, they do not want that strategic space to be totally available to China, because there is a big power contestation, and in that contestation, they know that if we don't help Pakistan and don't give money to Pakistan, China will. And then thereafter, perhaps Pakistan will do only what China is going to say, because as of now, Pakistan is also doing what we say. So that's the second issue. The third issue is that it is something like when you have a bad guy, he is made monitor of the class to ensure that the class behaves. Now they know that ISI and Pakistan military has got fair amount of hold on terrorists all over. And therefore, that leverage they feel that they can use at some point of time for their advantages, like some of the ISIL terrorists have been given by Pakistan to them. So that is another area where they think that Pakistan has got some use. Fourthly, President Trump in first term was singing a different tune. This time you find his tune being slightly different, whether it is his family business being helped by the narco money and investments in Bitcoin or such digital currency or whatever. But the fact is, Pakistani generals know as to how this man can, his mood can be bought in some manner or the other. Although it's a big manga country trying to buy out Donald Trump, but still, favors do have some place in Donald Trump's dictionary, and that continues with it. Fifthly, as far as Americans are concerned, they also think in a long term. The deep state thinks that way, may not be all Americans, but the deep state thinks that to control USSR, we needed to boost China. China is a challenge today, India can be a challenge tomorrow. And therefore, to control India, you need another leverage somewhere. And that leverage comes only from Pakistan, because China cannot be that leverage. China will be a challenger in future. So in this entire chess game, Pakistan again fits into the overall design of the deep state. Now, considering all this, that is the reason as to why they want Pakistan to be just above the sinking level. They have no love lost for Pakistan people, and they have no love lost for prosperity of Pakistan too. But they do not want, and the last reason is that no one knows whether those nuclear weapons were Americans or Pakistanis. There are a lot of speculations after the way the Americans got shaken up when the base was hit there. Or they have how much stacks they have in that nuclear weapon, but they are damn scared. Americans are damn scared that even if, let's say, Pakistan disintegrates and this part of this, or even the dirty bombs get passed on to Al Qaeda or ISIS, then they have a problem. They feel that that will be a big danger, and the only person who can protect it is perhaps the Pakistan military, and therefore they need to deal with the military. All others don't matter. And a similar situation the military has created for itself with Chinese also. So that is why they still feel that, okay, the only guardian in the entire chaos of that nuclear weapon, or only custodian of that nuclear weapon, is perhaps Pakistan military, and therefore perhaps they need to deal with it. Now, these are the reasons why Americans are doing what they are doing. But as far as their internal news is concerned, certainly they are not too happy. They are very happy about Daniel Pearl perpetrators being bombed. I think there were a lot of people who celebrated that. In Times Square, it was not only failed, I think failed Asif Munir's photograph was moving around in Times Square very recently, and with lot of pomp and show, with whatever Indians, I think they were mocking them more than what it was being done in India. They also are reasonably concerned about the religious minorities and also blasphemy law. The question has come up a lot of times in Congress, in US Congress, because that law is absolutely subjective, that
Right, sir.
anybody who does not respect Prophet Muhammad should be killed. Now,
Right,
that
sir.
is all nonsense, because that is subjective. Anybody can interpret it whichever manner. So that is also being questioned, and they have been told. But then the converse is also true, that because of the kind of politics and the kind of, like, United Nations Security Council, now
Right,
after
sir.
all this nonsense, they come into those committees of anti-terror committees of United Nations Security Council. Although it's because they happen to be there, and it is rotational appointments.
Correct,
That's
sir.
why they come, and not
Right,
because
sir.
of
Sir,
their-
I'll